and welcome to Just For You. This is your program called out Just For You, my subscribers and my viewers. I'm so glad to be with you today. This is your man, Sonny Wayne Fella. There's something that have been bothering me for so many months, and I believe years. I was in Liberia some time ago, and at times, because of the heat, the humidity, we needed something to drink. Even though we had water that we purchased here in the States and we shipped them to Liberia, so we have this water to drink. But in the States, we drink Coca-Cola products. We drink Fanta, we drink Coke, we drink some other beverages that we feel help quench our thirst. And I must admit here that it is, fulfilling in a way, but little did we know that these products aren't the best for us to drink. But the American government has derived to a conclusion that because of the amount of sugar and calories that are in these beverages, now Coca-Cola have now produced, zero Coke, where they claim there is no sugar. And some of their products, you'll find them here and they will say no sugar, right? But they have a whole lot of them that have sugar in them. Even there are schools in the States today that have banned Coca-Cola products or Pepsi or whatever from their schools. We understand that in New York, you can have a liter or more soft drink, or as we call it, or pop, or as they call it in some part, or soda as they call it here in Georgia and whatnot. You can't have that in New York anymore because of the obesity rate, the diabetes rate that is so on the rise, and so many people are dying from this sickness. Even some of us, we are borderline diabetes and we have to take metformin 2 times a day. Even though some people claim they have other ways with ginger and stuff to help you eradicate this sickness. But I'll tell you the truth. I've tried everything and it never worked, so I have to go back on metformin. But why am I telling you these things, my brothers and sisters out there in Liberia and part of and Africa? You see, what I realized is there are a lot of things that people in the United States and in Europe and other places don't accept. And they kick back on these things regardless of the taxes that have been paid. Even though people might say you are not forced to purchase soft drink or soda or pop. You're not forced to sell it. They made it and you got the option not to buy it or to buy it. But the point about it is they advertise these things. They make it sound so good. And even if you drink it, it tastes good. But it's to your detriment. But I want us to divert to Liberia. As I said, I was in Liberia a few months ago. And I remember I was driving towards Mount Barclay and I was so, thirsty and wanted to drink something so bad. And I had my water, but that, beverage stuff in me just kicked up and I wanted to drink a Coke or something just to make me feel better because it was so hot. I was sweating profusely and I wanted to drink something. So I decided to stop and purchase me a bottle of Coca-Cola. In fact, I got 2 bottles, 1 Coke and 1 Fanta. And to my dissatisfaction, when I put it in my mouth, it tasted like coloring in sugar water. It is the truth. And I know those of you in Liberia, you know what I'm talking about. And those of you from the diaspora that went to Liberia and tasted the kind of soft drink or Coke or pop that they sell there, it is despicable. It is causing our brothers and sisters in Liberia to die. You know, even though it is said it's appointed unto man wants to die, after that the judgment. And we always say, you know, you cannot die unless God take you away. But the point about it is, they are giving us poison. They are giving us so much calorie and so much sugar that diabetes is killing our people. Now I see in Monrovia, they have stories of grave. People bury someone and then they build another one on top of it and another one on top of it, because we are running out of land to bury people due to these kind of things that are happening to our people. I don't know how much the Coca-Cola bottling company give to Liberia in taxes that is causing the Liberian government to turn the other side and not investigate, already sit with these people and talk to them about the kind of product they are producing in Liberia and giving our people to drink that is killing them away. It is not helping us, my people. The Coca-Cola bottling company, yeah, they hire people to help. I want to say 140 or whatever amount of people that they hire in Liberia, which is a good thing. They are hiring people. They're giving our people jobs to do. But the product that our people are involved in producing, it is killing and damaging our people. There are people whose legs have been cut off. There are people whose toes and fingers have been cut off because of the kind of product that we drink, the thing we drink from the Coca-Cola bottling company. And it seems like Coca-Cola have a monopoly in Monrovia, in Liberia. I don't see no other drink besides Coca-Cola in Liberia. I'm standing to be corrected. But it seems they have a complete monopoly where they, the only one, can produce sugar water and coloring for us to drink. And I'm calling on the government today and those who are concerned to stand up and fight against this kind of ill that is destroying our people, destroying our country. Because the product that they are producing in Liberia, Coca-Cola, is terrible. It's completely sugar water. It doesn't taste like Coca-Cola. It doesn't taste like Fanta. It doesn't taste like anything that you will want to drink. Even in America, the ones that they have here, they are far better than the one they are producing in Liberia. I remember those days, many years ago, when I used to drink a bottle of Coca-Cola, they had the claim and people had the thought that they used to put marijuana in the Coca-Cola. All right? And when you drink a bottle of Coke, and you know that, those of you who were younger, many years ago when Coca-Cola was doing much better, maybe, but they were still having a lot of sugar and calorie, tears run from your eyes when you pour a bottle of Coke to your mouth and you begin to drink. Tears run from your eyes. We see what Coca-Cola do to our teeth. It make it rotten. It destroy our teeth. We don't hardly have a lot of good dentists to take care of this kind of hygiene. And because of that, our mouth is so terrible. It's like people taking crack cocaine. That's how our mouths look in Liberia because of the kind of sugar, the Coca-Cola that we drink. So I'm calling on the government of Liberia to look into this situation. Go to Coca-Cola, call the management. You all sit down and let them tell you what they put into their products. See the amount of sugar and the amount of calorie that is in their product. I understand they give taxes to the government and help. But the point about it is they could give taxes to the government or make better products that will help make our people more healthier. Not to destroy them, not to kill them. Because people are dying, and in Liberia, if you go to the hospital, the first thing they do for you or they do to you is to put drip on you and tell you it is, it's typhoid fever. Every sickness in Liberia is typhoid fever. So they put drip on you and tell you that typhoid fever. Whether you have rat in your house or you don't have roaches or you don't have rat, they conclude that you have typhoid fever because our people mindset. They feel that every house in Liberia have rats and roaches. So it's typhoid fever when you go to the doctor. And people are wasting away. People are dying. We need to put stop to this thing. It is killing our people. And it's not right. People can't afford to go to the doctor. They can't afford to go to the hospital for good treatments because it is expensive. When I was in Liberia, I ran out of metformin. So I didn't know what to do. We went to a drugstore and we asked, and they said, yeah, we have metformin here. And I bought 84 tablets for $30 US. How many of our brothers and sisters in Liberia can afford every month or every 2 months $30 US to be able to buy metformin to keep them going? How many of us? How many of our people over there? They can't find jobs. They have to do little market to feed their kids. Where will they look for the money to be able to purchase metformin or whatever that is required of them? You know, sugar and calories, these things, they causes a lot of other sicknesses. Not only diabetes, you can get heart problem from it. You can get a whole lot of situations. But this is what they are feeding our people in Liberia. And our people are wasting away. They are dying daily because of the kind of sweet, the kind of sugar that they take in every time. And it made it so cheap, $100 for a bottle, and anybody can almost afford it. So because of that, people just sell it everywhere on the streets, every corner you turn, and these things are killing our people. So it's just a little reminder and a little thing that I wanted to say to you all. They're in Africa, not only Liberia, Nigeria, everywhere else that Liberia and Coca-Cola product have been produced. Guess what? It is killing our people. And we need to come to the place where we can stand up for our rights and be able to investigate and call these people to a round table meeting and discuss what they put into their products and what they do to help to at least make our people more healthier. They're here like in America. In America, these things are check and balanced. These things are check and balance. They just don't let it roll and you just buy whatever you want. They have cut down the calories. They cut down sugar. Some of them, they say they don't even have sugar in it. And that's the why I drink some now. It is so bad. It tastes so horrible. Unless I put it in the freezer, it gets extremely cold. But it tastes so bad. There's Coke Zero and all of these things, Pepsi Zero. They taste very bad. And I know our people, we love sweet because we're so used to it. So if they carry Coke Zero to Liberia, I don't know how many of us will want to drink it, but at least they can minimize the amount of sugar and calorie that they put into those products that they give our people, because our people are dying. And we must take this very seriously. To you, my subscribers, I want to say thank you for being consistent with me, for being there. I know, when I want to let the cat out of the bag. Here in the States, most time when you put up a video, you don't have a whole lot of people watching it, especially if the video is from America, right? I don't know. There's some other people who get a whole lot of views and subscribers, but some of us just not so fortunate. So we have to send to Liberia or go to Liberia to put up a video. And because of that, it makes it a bit difficult, okay? So, but I will do the utmost best that I can to continue talking about the ills of our society and those things that are destroying our society. And it's so heartbreaking to know that Coca-Cola make millions of dollars. Yeah, they invested millions, but they make millions also from us. But the consequences are that our people are wasting away. Our people are dying. They are having diabetes 1, 2, and it's killing our people. We don't have the space to keep burying people because we tend to take this poison in, and we are now and we just die, and that is saddening. That is very, very sad. So I want to encourage the government of Liberia to look into these situations. And those of you who are watching my video, I want you to give me a comment if what I'm saying is true or false. What of these things are not destroying our society, our community, our people back in Africa? And as I said, not only Liberia, is everywhere else in Africa. They send these terrible products to us. They produce these terrible products, and we drink it and kill ourselves. So thank you for watching. This is your show just for you. And this is your man, Sonny Wayne Fella. Leave me a comment.